Behind the mask.
What's happening, my boy?
What's good, family? Another day in paradise.
Man, it's good to be sitting amongst you today, dog.
Yes, sir.
We got to toast it up on that,
yes,
champ.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Cheers to you, homie.
Mm-hmm. Right back at you, bro.
We like to stay entertained on the weekends, and
Oh yeah,
we finally got the games back over in London, abroad, right? 3 in London and 1 in Germany.
yeah,
I think another one will be in Mexico City.
yeah.
But I had a ball, bro, thinking about that. It was when we went to London as, you know, the team that we were going over there to play Denver.
You with the Niners, I think, right?
I was with the Niners.
Yeah.
And, bro, we had a ball.
Yeah.
Had a ball. It was really like a culture shock. Like to see, you know, all of the people who stayed over there from London, the UK, and just, you know, you hear the accent, they looking at us. Oh, you have an accent. You know what I mean? So it was cool. Did you ever play over there?
Nah, I never went. The first time I went to London is when we covered the Bengals and the Panthers a couple years ago, season 1 on Behind the Mask. We went over there. OC Umayura was over there. You know what I'm saying? We went over there.
That was your first time.
First time in London. Big Sap was over there. We never played back when I was playing 2009. I think the league just started going overseas, but in the beginning, the main thing was NFL Europe.
Right.
So that's where the players that didn't get a lot of play in time or kind of
it was a developmental.
Yeah, it needed to develop in the offseason. This is where I describe it. In the offseason, the team would ship you to Europe so you can go over there and work on your game and everything. So I was like, nah, I ain't go. And
hold on. You say you didn't go?
Nah, I ain't go.
Why?
Cause it was like I ain't want to go. I was like, you gotta figure. I'm my first year in the league, I didn't play.
First year in the league, I didn't play. What you talking about?
I didn't want to go. I legit. I recall, after the first year, you hear the stories about guys going to play in NFL Europe. Some guys develop, Kurt Warners and guys like that develop and have great careers. For me, I kind of was like, I ain't never been to Europe. The furthest I've been was the East-West Bowl in California. It's out in the Bay Area, somewhere out there. And then I think I went to Bahamas with my family one time to that point. Other than that, I was just in the States. So I really wasn't thinking about going over the pond, across the pond. And then you hear the stories about NFL Europe. Guys said it was like NFL jail over there. The living conditions wasn't all of that. The pay wasn't all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of was thinking like, nah, I'm all right, I'll be all right. Just I promise this offseason I'm gonna work hard so I can get on the field next year. Like, I ain't going over there, man.
So you had so many options of what you could do.
Listen,
you really didn't. And good. You never told them that, but you was just thinking, if they was asking me to go, I ain't going.
Nah, big Willie Roche, big bro Wally Williams, they was like, yo, you gonna go to NFL Europe if they ask you to go? I was like, hell no, I ain't going. They said, what you mean you not going? I said, I'm not going. Little did I know if they had asked me and I didn't go, I probably would
be cut.
Be cut. And
then you would not be sitting in the seat that you're sitting in right now.
I ain't know all of that. But my divine intervention, you know what I'm saying, my half full mentality.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I ain't going over there, man. I'm just going to get in this gym, get right.
Sounds like a praying black woman just prayed all over you the whole time because you making some ignorant decisions.
It worked, though. You can't call it ignorant if it worked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got a point.
But you went over there, you know what I'm saying? We actually had a blast when we went to Europe, though. We went to London, too, man. Yeah. I was it as a player as opposed to, you know what I'm saying, when we went.
Bruh, it was, the fun actually started before we even went over there. I go back vividly, I think of in the meeting room, I want to say it was summertime. And they were like, look, guys, we've been picked to go to London to play in the international game. And I'm like, what? So I'm seasoned. I done been a few places, been a lot of places at that point. 10th year in the league, 11th year. And I was like, man, I'm all in. What's up? So so they brought us in the team meeting room and they were like, okay, guys, who has a passport? Okay, check the passports, check the dates. Okay, if you're valid, sit down. If you still don't have a passport, make sure you stay standing up. Man, I sat down and I promise you, bro, it had to be damn near 80% of the team did not have a passport.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow. And so like it's the same thing. It made me realize like, man, these brothers need to get out more.
They ain't been nowhere.
Ain't nobody been nowhere. You know what I mean? So Mike Singletary was our head coach. And I remember, man, like from that point, we played Carolina on that Sunday. As soon as we played the game, we were in Carolina, in Charlotte. We got on the plane, flew straight over across the pond, and went to London. And when we got there, you know, we realized it was Monday and we had to get out, move around a little bit. But the accommodations were second to none. The people of London in the UK, they treated us great. I think a lot of it had to do with us. We were so excited.
Yeah.
You know, we realized, you know, we were the show going to put on a show. You know what I mean? So that was the coolest thing. And when we got there, the thing I really appreciate about Coach Singletary was how he treated us on that London trip. We got in town. We didn't even have a chance. Like he didn't put a curfew on us. He allowed us to be men. He talked to us as men for the most part. Most part. And he was like, no curfew all the way up until like Thursday or Friday. What?
Lit.
And we had the next day off too. Bro, man, we went out for like 3-4 straight days in London. I mean, we went to fine dining restaurants. You had a lot of guys who just hadn't, it's culture. It was a culture shock. And then we ate at nice restaurants. We realized that we see why we are the leaders, meaning people in the U.S. and fast food. Because over there, you ain't walking on no corner, you just don't see a fast food restaurant. Yeah. We are king over here. You got, you know, BK, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A.
We ain't giving no shout outs out here, no plugs.
There you go.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dan Cathy, though. He does treat us right.
Absolutely.
But anyway, bro, like we going, so then we get a chance to go into one of the bars, bro. And when we go in one of the bars, one of the pubs, that's what they call it, pubs. And I did not realize how much they love fish and chips. It was the food. You know, it was like, okay, so let me get acclimated. What y'all eat over here? Because a lot of cats on the team, we going in there looking for, hey, you got some of them lemon pepper wings? What? You must be American. Yeah, you ain't got no wings. And you got cats getting mad at them. But like, come on, dog. You entitled right now.
You wanted lemon pepper wings?
I did want some wings. They ain't have to be lemon pepper, though.
That's about as bad as saying anytime we go traveling that I want chicken fingers.
No, it's not.
It is. It's the same thing.
When you in a pub, we end up playing darts. They call them dots. We playing dots. I want to have me a chicken wing when I'm in there. But
spoiled, man.
Anyway, dog, the big thing about it, bro, was to have the opportunity to fraternize with so many citizens over there, whether or not you're going out to eat some of the most popular dishes that they serve, bangers and mash. You know what bangers and mash is?
Nah, pause though.
It's a good pause. It's it's like peas and mashed potatoes.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like bangers and mash. What else? Everybody indulged in an afternoon tea. The hotel set it out for us. You know, you have the little what you call the little cookies and
crumpets.
Yeah, the little crumpets and all of that. yeah. Like, dog, it was. Why you laughing, man?
Yeah, I'm just imagining you eating crumpets.
What you saying? You don't think I?
Hey, tell your story, man. Go ahead, man.
Anyway, man. But every day we woke up to an English breakfast.
Yeah.
Like, that was the cool part. And, like, the coolest thing of all time was being able just to live life. Yeah. And you had priority wherever you decided to go. They had a number. We let them know, and then they make a call and make sure we were set up. But I highly encourage anybody, if you haven't traveled, man, you deserve it. Take your ass out of the country because you just get a different perspective.
Yeah.
And you realize how entitled, you know, that you are when you're really not trying to be. And then it opens you up, man.
Yeah,
you know,
different cultures.
Also. Yeah, different cultures and everything.
Yeah. And I think, so the only time I've been in London, like I said, season 1, we went to out to London to cover the Panthers, and the Bengals, and you got to interview Coach and Luke Kuechly, I think also.
Yeah, Luke Kuechly.
We got a interview with O.C. Yumuriora out there. Shout out to J Bell too. So if y'all haven't seen season 1 of Behind the Mask podcast, we got a whole few interviews out there where we went to London and did our thing. But one thing I do remember about London, traveling out there, was the love that we got. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Zeus out there at Tate. If y'all ain't been to Tate when you go to London, do yourself a favor. Go to Tate when you out in London.
Please do.
Please go to Tate. One of the dopest lounges, clubs. Like, I just remember we went out there and me, you, a big sap, pulled up on us, man. We out there. And I went a little bit hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you went way hard.
And I was waiting because I was like, yo, when are we going to go? And I'm seeing all the people going in, and you see this door open up. Every time the door opens up, you see the flashing lights and the club, and then the door closed, and it's quiet in the lounge part that we were at. And we standing by the bar. And I'm like, when are we going to go over there? You're like, yo, young fella, just chill. I'm like, yo, but all the people going over there, that's where it looked like the party had. Let's walk over there. Yo, just chill. And everybody's over here just relaxing. And it felt like the party was just getting away from us, bro. Man, by the time we made it to the other side of that party, I was faded, fried, fricasseed, done. But then that's when the party...
Stick a fork in it.
But that's when the party started. You open that door, go in there, go to this section, and it was lit, bro. So yeah, the hospitality was amazing. And definitely, if you ain't travel like Spike said, get off your ass and travel, because we had some dope trips, man. And it's different now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should have a passport at this point. Players like to travel a little bit more. We actually go a couple of places in in our old time, you know what I mean? So what were some of the places outside of playing ball that you went to that you liked though?
I had another bucket list trip, and that bucket list trip for me, we talk about, being part of the culture there where you are, and going to Wimbledon. And bro, I don't know if you ever played at Lambeau Field.
Yeah.
Primetime game, but you feel like the historic, like the aura that's just floating around that field. I feel like I'm here. I hear Vince Lombardi over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Bart Starr, like his presence just came across me on the field. But bruh, when I tell you how amazing Wimbledon was, you walk on the grounds, you go have an afternoon tea with your little crumpets, get a chance. This pinky is always going to be, crooked. So it just plays right into it when I get ready to go over there. And bro, it was like the hospitality was on another level to be able to see, I attended the finals of the women. So, man, I had hopes of going to see Coco Gauff. And also the owner of the Buffalo Bills, Terry Pegula, his daughter. I forgot her first name right now. I'm drawing a blank. But, man, I got it. I got it in, bro. And so that's another trip, man. Like, you get a chance to dress up. I didn't have the 3-piece on. But I did have on a nice suit, cream pants. I had the blue double-breasted with the gold buttons. You know what I'm talking about? Man, listen. Boy, I was showing my ass.
You was lit.
Oh, it was all of that.
No doubt.
They knew I was in the house. I came in there walking.
Strutting.
Yeah, Clydesdale. They already knew what it was. They were like, who is this Negro coming in here? I'm him.
Yeah, the man, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you gotta get it in, man. I had some of my more memorable trips. I say the most rewarding trip I ever went on was going to Botswana. And that was crazy. We was out there 3 weeks, went on safaris, helped some schools out there, taught them the English language and helped build the infrastructure in the school out there called Banabala Sasi, which translates to Sunshine Kids.
That's a tongue twister.
Yeah, man, it was dope. Saw Vic Falls too, went to Zimbabwe on that trip, then went to Monaco before. Obviously, Monaco, Saint-Tropez, you know what I'm saying? We both went out there. Yeah. That's dope. Couldn't rock this ensemble in there because when you go in the Hotel de Monaco, they be like, pantalones, s'il vous plaît. So you ain't know I could speak that too. That means pants, please, because you can't go in there with shorts. You know what I'm saying? You ain't know that, bro. You don't know. You talk about you coaches. He ain't up on this.
Well, since you want to talk about, well, I ain't know that. I'm gonna tell you what I do know.
What?
They shouldn't let you in with them hoochie daddy shorts on you got right now.
These ain't
Stand
hoochie
up
daddy.
right now so the audience can see them thighs. I'm tired of looking at your thighs.
Hey,
I
man.
can't help.
Listen, bro.
Pull them down or something, bro. What you doing?
These ain't hoochie daddy shorts, bro.
Man, please pull your.
Listen. It's because I'm sitting comfortably. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Like, nah, this ain't hoochie daddy shorts, man. Relax. We know who rock hoochie daddy shorts on behind the mask pop.
Exactly. That's
ain't no lies in the lines, bro. This ain't that, kid. Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
They like 10 inches above your knees, dog.
It's how I'm sitting, man.
I don't know about that now. I don't know about that. I'm just saying. I don't know. But I'm just saying you.
Hold on. We not gonna do that.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Like, I'm very surprised right now.
We not gonna do that. Man.
I had to call no lies in the lounge.
No lies
they
in the
are
lounge,
a little
yo.
short.
They not a little short, bro.
But
they not a little bit short, man. I'm good money, yo. Chill out. Like, can I get back to my story?
Please go right ahead.
Yeah, man.
I had to address that.
Like I said, some dope trips with the Saudi Arabia. Actually kicked it with the royal family, so that was dope. Princess Rima, MBS. That was actually very eye-opening. Tokyo, Cuba, Turks. Went to some dope places, man.
How was that Cuba trip?
Cuba was dope, man. Cuba was amazing. Obviously went out there, went to Rafael Trejo's gym.
Yep.
I boxed and got
punched in the eye.
Got my eye dotted out there. Shinta did that. But other than that, the food was amazing. The culture was amazing. Driving in the old 50 cars from the 50s and 60s was dope. You know what I'm saying?
Cigars.
I don't partake in the cigars, but I
did.
Yeah, you did. We went to the cigar rolling, and then you got speaking of cigars, they allow you to come back to the States with a certain amount of cigars, right?
Yeah.
What happened when you tried to come back to the States, Mr. Cigar Roller, Mr. Cigar Smoker? Tell the BTM audience what happened.
See, what had happened was we were going through Mexico City.
Right.
Stopped in Mexico City, and they was like, where your cigars? And I was like, oh, they right here. Gave him my backpack. He also wanted to look at my, my check luggage. And so while he was going through it, I'm like, okay, I only got like 6 boxes.
You ain't supposed to have but 3, but go ahead, continue.
So I'm like, damn, why are you digging through my clothes like that? Then he got down to like my dirty drawers, and I was like, ain't no way he gonna find them down there. He found the damn cigars. And then he brought his partner over, speaking Spanish. He brought his partner over. He was like, hey, man, can you come to the back with me? I'm like, for what? He was like, we just want to kind of go through some more stuff. We saw some cigars. I'm like, that's not illegal. What we talking about? Well, you're only supposed to have 3. Oh, I got 3 friends out there. Well, they should have been in their bag, and clearly we have it marked over here.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, they go through, long story short, take my cigars. I begged for them back. And they still didn't give them back to him. I was like, man, I'm just trying to go home, man.
We have paid all that money for these cigars. You over here, basically, you trying to smuggle, bro. Like,
man, it's for my personal use.
Try to smuggle contraband from Cuba back to the States. He got jammed up. So the flip side of the story, we all go through customs, and we like, damn, yo, why Takeo taking so long? Because you was literally right behind us in a different line. You know what I'm saying? It took forever. And then all of a sudden, you just hear, will the friends of Takeo Spikes please come through the customs? The friends of Takeo Spikes. So you hear me like, what? Like, who the hell is this? I'm like, yo, it sound like Takeo. Bro, we had to call the people to make an announcement over the radio, over the intercom at the airport in Mexico City to call you so we can find out where you was at, because we didn't know you was jammed up in customs, bro.
Who needs enemies with friends like y'all? Y'all just petty.
But we had to find you, bro. I did it to make sure that you were okay, because we didn't know what happened. We got. So we had to tell everybody to kind of meet us by, back by customs, yo. We didn't know you got jammed up for smuggling.
It's my own personal use, sir. Thank you very much.
Oh man.
But anyway, I got through it, and they let me keep 3 boxes.
Yeah.
The other 3, they probably smoking on them they sitting in somebody's humidor right now.
Yeah, man.
Season very good. I don't even like thinking about it. But yeah, bro. But that was my time. That's my story in Mexico City for that quick night.
Yeah, man. It's good times though, man. And you know what? Like you said, because the league does such a great job at expanding American football globally, it's easy for players to travel now. Just like you said before, 80% of the guys didn't have passports. I didn't have a passport when I first got in the league. You know what I'm saying? So it's only beneficial now for us to go out there, see the world, see the culture, see how other people live. But then, you know, when you're in a, you know, communist or socialist country, you got to play by their rules, brother.
Yeah.
So don't get jammed up.
Definitely don't get jammed
You
up.
don't go to jail in Mexico. What Martin say?
Hell no.
Nobody want to go to jail in Mexico.
Negative. Yeah, man. But we here to talk about it now.
Facts.
So we highly encourage not just the athletes to travel, but everybody to travel. It's a lot of inspiration out there.
Facts.
You know, give you a different perspective. You won't see everything through a red, white, and blue lens.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? The reality of it is, you know, we are afforded a lot of freedom.
Yeah.
Some other places it's not like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's eye-opening, man, but it was good. Good times.
No doubt. No doubt. We got to catch one of these games too, brother.
I'm down. Which one?
Don't matter to me. Ain't the Bills going out there?
Probably won't get an invite from the Bills.
He the best to play up.
They already played this year.
Oh man.
It's hope for next year though.
It is, man. Bro.
It is what it is, man.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Salute.
Salute.
Behind the mask.